A lot of men are valuing their peace of mind nowadays, and it shows. We got a video by Game is Game. 18 minutes of real men sharing why they love being single. Let's hear it.
Guys, check this out. Aside to the fact of all the wild, crazy stuff that's going on social media, the Diddy trials, all these people getting pardons, and all the crazy stuff that's going on around the world, do y'all notice something that a lot of people let slip past them? A lot of guys are no longer dating. I have never seen a time where so many men are so proud to say that they're single, they have their own place, they have their own cars, they got good jobs, they're not being judged, they don't have to worry about if something goes wrong, they're getting exposed all over the internet. Do you know the dating scene, not only here in Texas, but everywhere? Guys are just enjoying their lives of being stress-free without all of the headaches. Do you know every time someone starts to date somebody, whether that person has a name for them or the other person has a name for themselves, do you know every time an argument occurs within their household, they get exposed, it's all over the internet? And a lot of guys have experienced it and they're tired of it. So a lot of these men now, they don't care no more about no baddie, because a baddie ain't paying no bills.
Yo, shout out my uncle, you know what I'm saying? My uncle came to talk to y'all today. This is facts. This is facts, you know what I'm saying? A lot of dudes really, I gotta turn my hat for this. A lot of dudes are checking out because it's like, bro, it ain't even worth the struggle no more, gang. It's like 9 times out of 10, you go on a date, y'all vibe. Probably y'all don't even get past the first date. If you do get past the first date, she could still, you know what I'm saying, flake, ghost you, do some weird, act up, switch up her energy in the middle. Y'all done seen the video about the dude that I made a video about where he said, I'm prepared to be alone for the rest of my life, right? If you haven't seen it, I'll put it at the end of this video. But it's crazy, like, I was talking to one of my homies the other day. He was like, yo, why you not walking down on anything? Why you not walking down on things? We at the club, you just here sipping on your drink. It's like I see a lot of women that, I told him I see a lot of women that, you know, I would talk to. But sometimes I just look at them and that's all I want to do. I just want to be like, yeah, she nice. Because the shit that it comes with, that it could come with, is just like enough to throw me off, throw my equilibrium off. You feel what I'm saying? And now I'm knocked off my homeostasis. You feel what I'm saying? And it's gonna fuck me up. You know what I'm saying? So just the thought of seeing something nice, you like, damn, she fire. That's enough for you. That'll do it for you. You be like, you know, I have a lot of girlfriends in my mind that really don't even know they my girlfriend, but they my girlfriend. And I'm just keeping it a band. Like, I'll be like, yeah, she my shorty. She just don't even know. Like, I've never told it to her, but she my shorty for sure. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. It's kind of funny. I'm being funny right now. But oh, man, that's the most a lot of dudes just want to do. They go to a lounge. They're going to go outside. They're going to enjoy their presence. They're going to enjoy the music. But we starting to be like, you know what? It is what it is. I heard about what's going on in, like, what was it? Korea? Some part of Korea, where the divide and between the genders is so bad. I hope we don't get to that point, because it don't look good over there, bro. It don't look good, but it's looking like we traveling down a similar path. I'm not gonna lie.
Looks ain't bringing nothing to the table. A lot of these guys would rather just be single and do their little thing on the side and send their little tails on home. And a lot of females are doing it too. A lot of women want to stay single. They don't want nothing to do with a man or a relationship. But I notice mostly guys now, I've never seen a time like where I have seen so many men are staying single. So
and it's like, it's not even the fact that we want to be single, bro. We would like to have a girlfriend, someone we could share life with, you know, have experiences with, but it's just too much of a fucking headache. Like, word to bro. All the men that are single right now is just like, you know what, bro? I'm gassed. I'm tired of this bullshit, bro. You could do everything right, and you being the more stand up and more respect that you have with yourself, I've come to find out that the more respect you have for yourself, the harder it is going to be for you to date as a man. Word to bro. Let me know if I'm lying, right? It seems like a lot of the situations that they have, right, nowadays, it's like, bro, a lot of these shorties want dudes that they could control. Am I lying? It's like they don't want the nice guy, but they also don't want, they want a dude that they respect. But it's like, it's just, it just be like walking contradiction. I swear to God. It's so bad.
I put a post up a while back, and I asked, why do so many men stay single now, and why are so many men so happy to be single?
Peace.
A lot of the guys' comment says peace of mind. The majority.
Hey, did I say a lie? Hey. Come on, talk to him,
Majority said that they're tired of getting into it with their girls or their significant others, and they got to get exposed all over the internet, and then a week or two they right back together. So we live in a time now where people don't even want to be in relationships anymore. God made somebody for everybody, but you know what's bad? When people don't even want to date no more. People not even dating anymore. You go into the store now, flowers are expiring on the shelves because people hardly even buy any flowers except when it's Valentine's Day or it's Mother's Day and stuff like that. People don't even care about relationships anymore. I mean, everywhere you look, you see somebody who's happy to be a single man. It's not because they're ugly. It's not because they're broke. It's not because they have no motion. They got all of the above. They just would prefer to stay single. And you know that's bad when times is changing like that, where people don't want to be in a relationship or be involved. And me personally, from what I've seen and what I've witnessed on the internet, I don't blame a lot of these people for staying single. It's either you a deadbeat, you broke, or you don't do this or do that anymore. Everybody's looking at the next person to see what the next person has. And a lot of guys and a lot of females don't want to deal with that anymore. This person's with you now, but then they see somebody who looks better than you, got a little bit more to offer than you, then all of a sudden, you get kicked to the side.
Woo! Oh man, he's here with us. My boy. Shout out to my Word to bro. Shout out to my boy right here. He nailed it. He nailed it. Is this not what I be saying? I be saying, yo, this is a perfect example. If you have a good ass date with somebody, first date, first link, everything good, y'all probably cracked the first night. You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't recommend that. You know what I'm saying? But if it gets to that point because the vibes are just so immaculate, whatever, you do the nasty. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, right? You have a good old time, right? I literally had a shorty doing cartwheels in my crib, unloading her whole life. I'm like, yo, I ain't gonna lie. It's like one of them situations where it's like, yo, you feel like, she might be alright. You know what I mean? The minute you get your hopes up, this shorty ghosted the fuck out of me. Casper. I'm telling you, and I have no reason. I don't know why it happened. Bro, I really feel like most of the time shit like that happen is because the dude that she wanted attention from came back around or is finally giving her the time of day. And the reason why I say this is because I checked her Instagram, right? Because she wouldn't talk to me, which is fine, right? You know, whatever. But she would post on Instagram. She would post all these little, you know how girls share these little memes and be like, oh, you know, if someone's not giving you attention, just move on, move forward. Or they post like different things about men and they be like, this is why men ain't shit, this, that, and the third. She was posting shit like that. And I'm like, she can't be talking about me because she was literally last night doing cartwheels in the crib. I was showing her how to do a head spin. There's no way she's talking about me. And she's not actively communicating with me. We were supposed to set up another link. No, we set up another link and she never responded to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, bro, you guys are dealing with a lot of shorties that you are simply something to do. I hate to say it like that. You are simply something to do when they're bored. It's so unfortunate. You're not given an honest shot. And it's like, you know what? I'm actually good.
So this is the reason why a lot of people are actually choosing to just stay single. And you know what? I don't freaking blame them. I'd rather be one of those people who would just, wake up every day with a peace of mind. You should never be dating somebody and your whole entire day is stressed out. You wake up sad. You wake up not want to be around that person. You supposed to be happy and want to wake up to that person. You should be wanting to go buy them flowers. You should be in a position where you want to take them out to eat, where you can't stop looking at them. You can't keep your eyes off them. But the way that the dating scene is nowadays, everybody wants too much. People don't know how to keep their mouth closed and keep their businesses to themselves, mainly when it comes down to a couple's argument. Why when two couples argue within the privacy of their home, it makes it to the internet? Why when your man or your woman lose their job and fall short, it makes it to the internet?
That's a human experience, though. It's like you're not allowed to be a human being, my nigga. Why are you documenting why you made a documentary about your man losing his job? Like, what the fuck? He's been there for you the whole time, and because he lost his job, because you see what's going on in this world, everybody losing their job. AI's coming through, the H-1B visas, they trying to offload and pay workers less. They trying to get cheap labor in this bitch. Word to bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody losing their job. It's terrible out here. And then you make a video about that? It's crazy. Crazy work. You know what I'm saying? Crazy work. Especially if you're actively with the person. It's crazy work. You know what I'm saying? People gonna sit here and be like, oh, but you make videos about your experiences all the time. That's totally different. I don't talk to none of them.
Why when a woman and a man breaks up because of something that she did, all of a sudden the man is a deadbeat dad, but he wasn't a deadbeat dad last week when he was over there blowing your back out? So this is why a lot of people are staying single, man. You know, and I can honestly say, I don't think that it's going to get any better. It's going to keep getting worse because this new generation of people that's being raised is raised off of materialistic, only what a person can do for them. You even got people out there now, they only get dressed and look nice just to go see if they can meet somebody who looks good, who can actually provide for them.
That's a bar. Y'all ain't gonna lie. I don't know where this man has been at, but this dude, he's spitting straight bars. Straight bars. Usually people that's around his age are a little bit, they don't know, they're not aware of what's going on because, you know, they're in their relationships and they're just out of touch. But he seems to understand, he has the correct information and is aware of what's happening in today's times. Like a lot of dudes, right, that are in successful relationships and things, they can't relate to a lot of men that are having the problems that they're having today. Or if they're older, right, and they're single, they're like, they can't relate. You know what I mean? But this, he gets it. He gets it.
All this
Shout out to bro.
Man, it's not even about the type of person that you are anymore. Women will actually choose a rich man that will dog them out.
Facts.
Over a good man that's a hard-working man, but don't have as much money as a rich man.
Facts.
And that's crazy to me, bro. This economy, society as a whole, and our people are messed up. People say that the world has changed. No, the world hasn't changed. It's the people in the world that's changed. The world is still the same. The trees still growing leaves like it always has. The grass still growing.
I feel like I'm listening to a pastor right now. I ain't gonna lie. I'm doing his thing and he's doing his ceremony, my nigga. He's wildin'. Hats off to you, man. I'm pissed off because where you been at, gang? Where you been at? I had to pick my hat up for that one.
On grass like it always has. The sky still turns blue and it still turns dark at night. So the world hasn't changed. It's the people in the world. And that's the reason why.
I slightly disagree with it. The world definitely has changed. But I guess the people in the world has contributed to the world changing. So yeah, I guess he's right.
People are choosing to stay single, man. Too much has changed. And that's why a lot of these guys say, I'd rather have my peace of mind than to be in competition with the next man. Social media has made us.
What is the point of being in competition with another man? There's no point. It's either you like me or you don't. I'm not about to sit here and compete and try to, hey, this is me. Hey, choose me. No, my nigga, I'm going to present myself as who I am. Do you like what you see? You fuck with it? No? I bet. It's all good. Keep it moving. You like it? Ah, this is great. Let's make something happen. 2 days go by, no text. I bet. I'ma hit the door. Word about. Oh God. It's it.
So easy for people to cheat. Even if they're not physically cheating in the flesh, they're still entertaining other men. Men are still entertaining other women. The internet has messed up anything to do with a relationship, because as soon as you think that you're doing something, your girl or your dude sees something on the internet that looks very appetizing to them. Like, he has a better car. She has a better body. It's all a game, bro. All of it is a game, and this is why people are choosing to stay single. So if you're one of those people who's going through the BS and you just being used, recognize that you're being used and just stay single. Trust me, you have a better peace of mind by just staying single and staying the hell to yourself. I'm out.
Look, soon as a man hop in a relationship, he losing time and money off top. He get married, now he risking his house, his car, all that grind he done put in. Then he got kids. Shoot, government step right in to snatch him from him too. Bruh, every angle you look at it, being with a woman just feel like a setup, a liability for real. Ain't even worth the headache no more.
I really don't.
Right.
I just like the freedom to do what I want, when I want, where I want.
Right.
And that's really what it boils down to. People are like, oh, you're 45 and you're single and this and this and this. Like, I just like that I can do what I want.
Yeah.
If I'm tired, I go home and go to bed. I want to go back to work. I can work till 3 a.m. I don't have to feel like, are you cheating? Who's the girl in the background? That's my bar manager. Why are she here with you at 2 a.m.?
Yo, you gotta love a shorty that be making baseless assumptions. That shit is so fucking annoying. That shit is the most annoying shit. It'd be different if she made an assumption off of a past action that you did. But it just be, there's a lot of shorties that come unhealed sometimes. And they do this thing where, like, for example, I have a lot of women, female friends, right? And I'm a dancer. If I'm in a setting at a party and shit, and you've seen me party before, right? And I'm around a lot of women and shit like that. Some of these chicks will literally sit here and be like, you're cheating, you're doing this, why are you doing that? And it's just like, bro, I'm literally just two-stepping the same way I would do any other night, even if you were here. What are you talking about? There's a lot of baseless assumption, and then it's just like, bro, we don't be wanting to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that is just like, bro, you stressing me out, and I'm supposed to be having fun with my friends right now. What do you want, bro? Like, shit like that, it's like automatic. Ew. It's like, come on, bro. Come on, we good. Me and you good. Where you getting this from? You don't got nothing to do? You have nothing to do. That's why you got to deal with shorties that have their own thing going on too, because if their life revolves around you being their source of entertainment, fulfillment, and all that, they don't have their own hobbies, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, it's usually cooked for you, bro. Because it's like, what is he doing? What is he doing? Oh. And then these assumptions start to be created and formulated. I had this one chick when I was like 19. She came to me crying on the phone saying, I had a dream that you cheated on me, and then got mad at me. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Because we're opening up a bar in 3 weeks. I don't have to deal with that. I think I like that. And I see too many people that have to live by somebody else's emotions and someone else's feelings.
Bro, I can't even count how many times I seen good dudes sitting up in bars after work, just sipping by themselves instead of heading home. Ain't cause they cheating or nothing. Nah, they just don't feel no peace in their own house. Soon as
there's a lot of dudes in this comment right now that literally sit in their car. Right, they get to their crib, they sit in the car for like 20 minutes, and they be like, all right, let me get in the crib now. Hey, baby. They got to put on this mask, bro. This shit. There's a lot of men that's secretly like, yo, take me out this shit, please. You know what I'm saying? It's not all of us. You know, I have friends in real life that have great relationships with their spouse and their girlfriends. So shout out to them, which is why I continue to date, because I'm like, yo, if my friends could do it, I could do it too, though, man. Oh, bro. Why?
they walk through that door, she on them. Nagging, complaining, no kind of love. Man, it's wild. Some women done forgot what it means to really be a woman. Feel me?
Men in your 20s, avoid getting a girlfriend unless you meet a unicorn that alters your life. Staying single is a competitive advantage to make you more successful, save money, and network and meet more people. Not only that, a relationship is a job in itself.
Facts.
And you're dealing with someone's emotions, traumas, and different things that happen. While there's a lot of great benefits to being in a relationship, unless it's a person you're meant to be with, avoid it at all costs. Dating itself, depending on how much you make and where you live, costs $30,000 to $50,000 a year.
Shit!
And for anybody that listens that makes real
I ain't gonna lie, it is expensive, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I had flashbacks. Let me chill.
money and has a nice lifestyle and you have to double that, the costs are sometimes more than $100K. When you're building from scratch and trying to figure out life, you do not need to have to answer to someone. You don't have to tell people where you are. You need to conserve that energy and move fast. Date women, have fun, but don't make it serious and focus on developing yourself. And when you're at your peak in your 30s, find the right.
Look, man, being single, that saved you some cash, no lie. But once you get in a relationship, hey, that wallet start feeling lighter, for real. See,
This is why you gotta deal with shorties that don't expect you to pay for everything and anything, bro. I'm telling you, there are women out there that will be like, I got it, babe. What? You got it. I'm taking you to heaven myself. What? You got it? Oh, for sure. You know what I'm saying? There's women out there that will be like, yeah, we could go half. I got it. You do this all the time. I got you. There's women that trick on their man too. You know what I'm saying? There's women that spend money on their man. Best believe that. Don't listen to all that shit that Instagram toxic all of them telling you, bro. There's women out there that do that. That have some empathy, humility, and actually like their man, right? If she likes you, she will do these things for you. I'm telling you, bro. Telling you. If she likes you, she will do these things for you, bro.
you solo, you can put all that energy, all that grind into your purpose. Stack up, level up. Couple years down the line, you might be sitting pretty. But relationships, bruh, that's a whole job just without the paycheck. You clocking in with time, energy, emotions, all that. And if you mess around and choose the wrong woman without peeping her history, you might end up paying for baggage that ain't even yours. So you gotta move smart, King.
As someone who speaks to and coaches many men who are going through a divorce, one of the biggest struggles that I know they face is trying to figure out what the future will hold. Look, I'm not trying to kid anyone that going through a divorce or even a breakup of a relationship is easy. It's not, especially if it's a contentious one. And I know that from personal experience a few decades back when I was battling X1, as I call her, for years in court. I often struggled to see any light at the end of the tunnel. And I know it seems daunting, but...
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, a breakup could really make you feel like you ain't worth a damn. But once you come out of that shit, life is different. Life is different, bro. Life is different.
I promise you, it does get better. Much.
So if you watching this video right now, you witnessing breakups or ghosting, all types of weird shit back to back to back to back, it's all good. It's all good, bro. Just know it's for the greater good, bro. You're gonna be all right.
Much better, in fact, as so many men have found out. Which is why today I want to share with you my 5 unexpected perks of being single again for men. These are the very same ones that I talk about with the men who are going through a divorce or breakup. But the truth is, it applies every bit as much to men who aren't in relationships or going through breakups. And these are in no particular order except the one I'm saving for last, which is, in my opinion, the best thing about being single for men. We'll get to that, but first let's look at some of the other perks. My first one, I call you being in charge. Let's face it, fellas, when we're in a relationship with a woman, it almost always becomes entirely about her.
Facts! My boy Brock Lesnar couldn't have said it any better. You see a common pattern, right? It's like, again, men are very simple creatures. We are very simple. A lot of us feel the same way about a lot of things. Right? It's not rocket science, folks.
Your goals, your wants, your needs become secondary to hers, if they're even a consideration at all. Remember all those weekends spent at her friend Becky's apartment, listening to them drone on about who knows what while you have to paste on a smile as you slowly die of boredom inside?
Yeah, I remember there was this one chick, she would not stop talking, bro. And she was at my crib, bro. I was literally like, I was like this, bro. I was like falling asleep, blinking slow. And she was like, "Are you listening?" "Yeah, of course." "What did I say?" "You said what you said." She's like, "I'm leaving." She did not like that. Shorty would not stop talking. I couldn't believe the mouth on this shorty. And it was just straight about her. She was just talking about herself the whole time. I'm like, fuck, shoot me. Please, someone take me, bro. Please. Oh my God. That was bad works, man.
No more having to spend weekends antiquing or watching.
That's the benefits of being a simp. You tolerate shit like that. I'm being sarcastic, by the way. Don't do that shit.
Yet another one of those inane movies on Hallmark that she so loves, where every woman who is looking for that perfect guy just happens to find him when she least expects it. No more dealing with any of that. You get to do what you want, when you want, with whom you want, or just do nothing at all. Because
Facts.
Guess what? No one's making plans for you anymore. You're in control of your life, and no one can do a damn thing about it. Next
Boss.
up, financial freedom. That old axiom that what's hers is hers and what's yours is hers exists for a reason.
I'm not gonna lie, one of the first things I think about whenever I'm dealing with a new chick, or even, like, I look at a shorty, like, say if I'm outside, right? You know, I see a ting, you know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking about approaching them. The first thing I think about is, yo, do I even feel like spending some money on someone else right now? That's I start thinking about finances. I'm like, shit, do I want to do that? Because I already know it's gonna get to that point eventually where you're gonna have to start leading with, you know, not leading, but spending money is just inevitable. It's part of the relationship dynamic. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, do I want to spend money? I'll be like, I'm good. And that'll be the one thing that make me stop not wanting to approach that chick. I'm like, I'm good.
It's why so many married men or men in relationships are constantly checking their bank accounts, hoping they won't end up having a heart attack in the process. When you're single, your money stays your money. No more being on a first-name basis with the UPS guy as he drops off yet another mystery Amazon package. No more quick trips to Target for just one thing that somehow end up lasting 2 hours and result in you walking out with 14 scented candles, 2 more pillows to add to the 29 she's already piling up on the bed every morning, not to mention that plant she always wanted that ends up dying in a week.
Just a whole bunch of nothing. Just a whole bunch of bullshit. Bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I have a lot of people that hit me in the comments like, yo, bro, you need to get decorations in your apartment. For what? For what? The only thing that's decorated slightly is my living room. I got a couch and a TV stand and a carpet and a coffee stand that light up. The fuck I need all that extra shit for? For what? I only got what I need. I got my pull-up bar. I got my computers. You know what I'm saying? And I got my entertainment. What the fuck else I need? Word. Your shit is plain. I don't give a fuck. I like plain. You don't like it? Go suck Kamada. Word to bro. Word to bro.
Anyway, you get to make all of the financial decisions and spend the money on what makes you happy instead of what makes her happy. And oh, by the way, it's why so many men, even when they have to pay child support and alimony, end up better off financially after the breakup, while their ex is struggling to afford her $2 chuck and food for her cat. Next up, and I know some of you guys are going to laugh and agree with me on this one, you get to eat whatever the hell you want.
Woo.
You want chili fries or pancakes for dinner? Go right ahead. Want to have steak or wings for the 4th time this week? By all means. No more listening to her saying, why are you eating that again? Or don't you want to try something new once in a while?
Bro, I be eating the same shit every day, and that shit don't bother me. I be in the same shit every day. Like, not every day. Let me not lie like that. That's a lie. But most of the times, I'm eating the same shit. and when the more simple life is for me, the more easier I can make content and do everything else that actually is valuable and improves my living situation, my finances, my purpose, and things of that nature, which is making this content. If I gotta worry about, what am I gonna cook today? I gotta set up this couch. I gotta set up this bar stool. I gotta do this. I gotta put up this. It's like, bro, by the time I get to my content, I'm tapped out mentally. I'm tapped.
Well, you can eat anything you want, and as an additional bonus, you don't have to put up with her stealing all the fries off your plate after you asked her if she wanted her own order and her saying, no, I'm not hungry. Which brings us to number...
Yeah, that shit, I'm not gonna lie, that shit right there, that shit pisses me off. When I ask you, are you hungry? You say no, right? And then I get something, and then you start putting your finger on my shit. Yo, we gotta square up. Word to bro. We gotta square up. I just be looking like this. Yeah. For the dudes that's in relationships and watch my video, y'all know what I'm talking about. Shout out to your shorty, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm talking about. That shit get under your skin. You're in a safe space. I'm not gonna snitch. You're good. I'm not gonna snitch on you. You're good.
Number 4, which is life becomes a lot less stressful. The truth is, most guys have no idea how much stress they're under in a relationship until it's gone. No more dealing with their drama. No more inane questions every day like, do you still love me?
This question, when it comes up, it's like, shut the fuck up. Where you getting that from? Like, you just know, like, you just got to be always on, like, on your P's and Q's. You got to be ready. And then, you know, it's funny. One of my homies, right, he said, yo, the only way to have relationships, I was talking to a group of my homies. He said the only way to have a successful relationship these days is like you gotta tell your girl like little white lies. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I started laughing because I'm like, damn, that's probably what it is about me too. Like, I be keeping it a buck sometimes. Like, when a shorty be like, do you miss me? And you just got in the crib 5 minutes ago, it's like, my nigga, no. Like, I be like, I just saw you. I still love you though, but I just saw you. You know what I'm saying? That's technically the wrong answer. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, bro. Man, I don't know, bro. It's like I don't love you any less, but I just saw you, baby. Like shit. We spent 3 days at my crib together. I just saw you. You know what I'm saying? You want me to miss you already, my nigga? Like, what? This should be hilarious.
No more having to listen to her go on and on about what her friend Becky's husband did for her and why can't you be more like him. No more putting up with her bitching because you left a spoon in the sink or didn't put those aforementioned 29 pillows back on the bed in just the right way when you made it. All of that goes away and is replaced by number 5, and what I think is the biggest perk for men, which is peace.
Yes.
Sweet, glorious peace. As I said, no more fighting about the dishes. No more, we need to talk at 11 p.m. when you just want to go to bed. No more having...
I just want to get on Call of Duty or Battlefield. I haven't played the new Battlefield. Was it good? I heard the Red Sacks, pause, is fire. I never played it. I played Black Ops 7 because my friend got it. I know I said I wouldn't play it, but I'm not going to lie, it's kind of cool. And I got it because my homie told me to get it. That shit was $70. They hiking up the prices on these games. Y'all need to chill. They going to drop GTA 7 at $200. Watch, I'm telling y'all, it's getting crazy.
To feel guilty because you just wanted 10 minutes of quiet time to yourself when you got home from your long day's work before you gave the kids a bath.
Facts. You know what also like irritates some shorties too? When they see you get on the game and now all of a sudden they trying to, hey, what you doing? Get the fuck out my face. move. Like, I'm trying to play the game. Like, shit. Like, go on Top Tick or something. Do something with yourself. Fuck. Like, shit.
It's just you, your thoughts, and peace. Sweet, blissful peace. Look, relationships can be great, but the reality is most of them aren't. For every great one, there's 2, 3, 4.
I'm laughing right now because this shit just came up in my mind, bro. I remember there was this chick, right? I'm on the game with my homies, right? I was playing, what was it? Monster Hunter. Shorty calls me. And this is like when I was talking to Shorty at a particular time, right? My heart dropped immediately. I'm like, oh my God, right? I pick up the phone. She's like, hey. I'm like, hey, what's up? She's like, nothing. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm over here. Ding, ding, ding. You hear my controller click clack. And she like, what you doing? I said, I'm on Monster and I'm playing the game. She's like, oh, okay. I'm like, so what's up? She's like, nothing. I'm like, okay. Like, how's your day? It's good. I'm like, so I'm getting flustered. I'm like, I'm trying to play the game with my niggas, but now I feel rude for saying I want to do that, and I'm going to call her back afterwards, right? She's just like giving me these one-worded answers, and you could hear her like on the phone. I'm just like, so eventually I'm just like, I'm on the game with the boys right now, because she was making a comment about me yelling on the mic, because I'm over here making call-outs and shit. I'm like, hey, get that motherfucker. Like, you know, regular game and shit. She's like, why are you so loud? I'm like, I'm on the game. Why are you fucking calling me while I'm playing the game and you talking about now you fucking up my vibe? So I told her, I'm going to call you back after I'm done. She's like, why you mad at me? You know I'm playing the game. You know how I get when I play the game. You've been here when I played the game. I'm very passionate. Fuck. You just be calling just a call. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, what the fuck?
Maybe even 5 that aren't. Your odds of finding and maintaining a great relationship these days really aren't much better than those of winning the lottery.
Damn.
Which is why escaping a bad one, while yes, painful at first, in the end often turns out to be the best thing that ever happened to a man. You don't have to believe me. Just go read the thousands of comments on some of my videos from men who have escaped. Hell, I'm sure some will comment on this video. And as one guy recently said to me, being single after being in a horrible marriage is like finally exhaling after holding your breath for years.
Damn.
Man, the truth is, when a woman walks out that marriage, she don't just leave quiet. No, she trying to burn the whole thing down. It's like she gets some kind of joy out of seeing that man hurt, watching them fall apart. That's why being single feel like peace now, bruh. Like heaven for real. We finally seeing the upside to riding solo.
Men are staying single because it's not men that don't feel worthy of love. It's that they don't trust that women are going to give them the love they feel they deserve.
Facts! Shout out my sister, Brittany. Shout out Brittany. Brittany No Spears. Shout out to her.
Your motives, conditions, acts of service they have to do in order to be worthy of such love. Versus women just have to be women. Because a lot of the times they use their kitty as a bargaining chip, as a prize to be won.
You know what I don't like? If you dealing with a shorty that does this shit, leave. And she's over here dangling her puntanta, right? Especially when you stand 10 toes on your boundaries, like, oh, the least you can do is treat me to a nice dinner because I'm giving you the puntanta. Run so fast. Become the Flash. I believe you can do it. The same way you thought you could become a Super Saiyan by flexing very hard when you was a young blood, you can become Flash in that moment. I'm telling you, I've done it. Let's continue.
You use that as a tool to bargain with, then it becomes a commodity and it lessens the value for both sexes. So for some, it's far less problematic to just be single. They respect their worth. They just don't feel that a woman respects theirs.
That's a
Man,
fact.
dudes out here starting to wake up for real. We see what's going on. A lot of women make everything about them and how they feel. You can't even have a real convo without it turning into some emotional roller coaster. It's like trying to date somebody who want all the benefits but none of the accountability. Like dealing with a spoiled kid in a grown woman's body. They quick to tell you what a man supposed to bring to the table, but soon as you flip it and ask what they bring, it's crickets. Either they hit you with that I am the table nonsense or some vague I bring me type answer. Like, come on, baby, what that even mean?
Why are single men happier than you think? A lot of single men are not actually miserable. A lot of them are doing better than fine. Society likes to push the idea, oh, men are lost without a woman. That's a lie.
No. Let me tell you what it is. We want to have a companionship. We don't need it, right? We would like to have it. Because we're like, okay, right? This is the first, when I first like hit my crazy month of getting a shit ton of money, and I've seen the most money I've ever seen in my life. I'm like, I'm doing all these things. I'm taking myself out. I'm doing I'm traveling. I'm doing all this different thing. And I'm like, yo, this would be so much better if I was able to share this with a woman, with another person, right? That's all it is. It's like, yo, I would like to share these accomplishments and my fruits of my labor with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. It's so much fun. It's so much better to experience life with somebody, because you come into this shit dolly. You know what I'm saying? You got your mom, dad, brother, sister, if you got siblings, you know what I'm saying? But technically, you're really dolly. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you start to live your own life and you're an adult. It's like, I bet, you know? We eventually going to turn into ashtray and dust. You might as well try to do it with somebody. You know what I mean? A girlfriend is like having a friend that you can always have access to. You'd be like, hey, baby, you trying to, you know what I mean? Or she probably in the crib with you. You trying to go to Six Flags? Bet. What's up? You know what I mean? You ain't gotta go call your friend, be like, yo, you trying to go to Six Flags? Nah, you know, gotta watch the kids today, you know what I'm saying? Can't really do that, you know what I mean? You know, they're not gonna be there, you know what I mean? But it's all good. That's really all it is. You know what I'm saying? But we're like, it's cool, like I mean, that's all.
Now, men have been told that their happiness only comes from marriage and kids and overall settling down. But modern relationships don't offer men the same benefits that they used to. Men aren't wrong for asking what's in it for me before they go into a really serious relationship. Single men today have financial freedom and overall peace of mind. They have control over their own lives. They're traveling, building businesses, hitting the gym, and overall going after their goals. And until women are willing to offer a little bit more in relationships, this is going to continue. Holding men to these outdated expectations, but also a variety of new ones that show up every single day, is just not doing it for them. And they're not going to continue having relationships if this keeps up.
Man, you ever notice how we supposed to do everything while she just sit back chilling? Like, we got to carry the load, make the money, keep her happy, and somehow forget what makes us happy. And for what? Because nowadays, no matter what you do, it ain't ever enough. So tell me, bruh, what's the point?
It is what it is. It is what it is. Yo, that meme is old as time. Shout out to Gamers Gang with another banger, bro. The original video will be in the description. But hey, man, y'all let me know y'all thoughts on this. And for the men that's watching this video, let me know your thoughts on why, you know what I'm saying, you prefer to be single. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure it's very similar to what was discussed in this video. But yeah, follow my Instagram if you want me to react to anything particular. You know what I'm saying? That link is in the description. And if you want to learn how to grow on YouTube, I have a $50 course in the description as well. Yeah. And I'm going to holla at y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have a good one.